Let me ask you about Governor Cuomo of New York. I know you said you want the investigation to continue. If the investigation confirms the claims of the women, should he resign?
Yes, I think he'd probably end up being prosecuted too. It takes a lot of courage for women to come forward. Some are not. Anyway, it takes a lot of courage to come forward.
Do you think Governor Andrew Cuomo should resign? I think the investigation is underway. We should see what it brings us.
New developments seem to happen every day. We find them troubling. The president finds them troubling, hard to read, and every woman who steps forward needs to be treated with dignity and respect.
I have not had a sexual relationship that was inappropriate, period. I'm not going to resign.
I want New Yorkers to hear from me directly on this. First, I fully support a woman's right to come forward. And I think it should be encouraged in every way. I now understand that I acted in a way that made people feel uncomfortable. It was unintentional, and I truly and deeply apologize for it. I feel awful about it, and frankly, I am embarrassed by it. And that's not easy to say, but that's the truth. But this is what I want you to know, and I want you to know this from me directly. I never touched anyone inappropriately. I never knew at the time that I was making anyone feel uncomfortable. I never knew at the time I was making anyone feel uncomfortable.
Vice President Kamala Harris was one of the most vocal critics of Justice Brett Kavanaugh, of Senator Al Franken when they faced similar allegations. She said repeatedly, "I believe them, the women," but she hasn't said anything about the three women who are accusing Governor Andrew Cuomo, and now this third accuser, Anna Ruch. She actually worked for the Biden-Harris campaign. So at what point is the first female vice president going to say something about this?
Well, I know that's how the vice president continues to feel, and the benefit of doing a briefing every day is that I can certainly speak on behalf of the president and the vice president. And so let me reiterate that they both believe that every woman coming forward should be heard, should be treated with dignity and treated with respect. As you all know, the New York Attorney General will oversee an independent investigation with subpoena power, and the governor's office said he will fully cooperate, and we certainly support that moving forward.
But as you know, it's one thing to hear it from you, and it's appreciated, but it's another thing to hear it from the vice president or the president himself. Can we expect to hear from either of them on this topic anytime soon?
Well, again, I'm speaking on their behalf. That's how they feel. They're personally both view this as a situation where all of the women coming forward should be treated with dignity and respect and should have their voices heard, and that's the representation of their points of view.